It's going to have a methyl on the end. To a carboxyl. So we're going to aim this up like that. Do the O. We do it all in crayon here. See how this turns out. And this goes to the star. In between the CoA. See how this marker works, huh? CoA. Red crayon. This is a methyl, so 3 H's, right? 1, 2, 3. That's done. 4 bonds to the S. Color it in. Carbon's done. Carboxyl sulfide. What would you call it? Thio. So what this does is it brings all this together with the water. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons across. And we don't get the double bond till the end. So tell you what, we're going to do diamond. We want our star here. Double bonded O up here, so this way it's out of the way. Five carbons, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now remember, if you're a beginner, you can put lines in here. We're doing this as advanced graduate level now. So 5 carbons. I don't know their numbering system, but we'll go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there it is. Carboxylic acid on the end. So see how familiar we become with these groups now? We're not even afraid of it. Carboxylic acid, double bonded O, single bonded O. That carbon's done. This makes it an acid. Now it's got the proton. Color those in. Get a little bit behind you. Green, oxygen first. So you can take your steps. Once you get good at this, you can go through, do all your hydrogen carbons first, straight chain carbons first, your oxygens, your whatever you want to do. Straight hydrocarbon. So just CH2, it's 1H, 2H. Color those in. Get a little bit ahead of myself here again, aren't I? And this gives you a better feel for what the molecule is. You feel like you're almost holding it when you're coloring it in like this. Okay, now I see a methyl group coming off there and an OH down here. So OH is just an O. There's our marker here, see if that comes out. Methyl, we're not afraid of that, huh? It's a diamond with 3 H's on it. A 1, 2, 3. Color them in. Take a step of oxygen first. It's holding the green the whole time, didn't even notice. So that's an alcohol when it's by itself. got another oxygen there. It makes it an acid. Don't color that. We can always go out of the lines with the green ones too, because there's lots of negatives going out there. Color in the carbon. Kind of sounds poetic, huh? Color in the carbon. What are you doing? I'm coloring the carbon. And we've got saturated carbon here. Got our double bond. See, I didn't color that in. I should have colored that in when I was talking about it. I got a little anxious and nervous. I'm like, uh-oh, there's something missing in here. Because I didn't see the color, okay? We got green. I'm going to write sulfur in green because it's in the same family as the oxygen. If you want, we can outline it in green too. So, look colorful enough, huh? I think it looks neat. This is real chemistry we're doing. What we got here? This goes to a CoA here. Coenzyme A. CoA. These are done. Color them in. Five carbons, one on the outside, 6 total. So you're counting diamonds instead of letters. Plus another CoA comes off there, plus a free CoA. So what would that have? That would have an S out here with probably SH. Huh? I told you I like the S's, so we're writing S. Now what? Now to show you how cool you guys are, we're going to name this thing. It's called a beta hydroxy. Beta means 2, so it's 2, probably 2 over from the carboxylic acid, so we should have named those the other, numbered them the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So beta dash hydroxy, that means the alcohol. Beta methyl, hey, we're not afraid of that. Just counting over 2. Beta, 1, 2, alcohol. Beta methyl, 1, 2, there's a methyl on there. So that's a long, complicated name for this little molecule, huh? But boy, if you could say it, you'd impress your friends. Beta hydroxy, beta methyl, glutarol, I don't even know that. Glut, see, just take a few letters at a time. Glut, aryl, A-R-Y-L. You know what that means? And then CoA is part of the name. Always put the S in there. S-CoA. That's a long, long name. But you can do it, huh? Beta hydroxy, beta methyl. All that means is alcohol methyl. Glut. Now, I don't know about that. Glut might be the 5 carbons. Gluter, where do we hear glut? Oh, it's coming from an amino acid. Maybe the glutamic acid is kind of like that. Let's see where this goes. See, a lot of these things will start naming the product. So if you're looking at the reactant, you're like, where's that name come from? Watch, something will come up out of this reaction. This breaks down into acetoacetic acid. That's the same thing we had. Let's take our pink. Okay, so that was that. What comes here is going to be, let's draw the molecule first.